What's up, everybody? This review, I'm going to be taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Retro card, Beachhead. Here he is on the card. You got the awesome artwork. You got him in his bubble. Nice, sturdy stock. We got that file card and bio on the back. Other side. Really looking forward to this one. Let's get him open, check him out. So here we got Beachhead outside of the packaging, and he looks really awesome. I think everybody was waiting on this one. This is the Beachhead that we all wanted. We got that Cobra Island version, and it just was nothing like the Beachhead we were used to. People did customs of it to try to get him to this look here. I'm so glad that they finally decided to make him. And here he is with all of his accessories. We got these little satchel charges, which look pretty cool. No paint on it. I don't remember if the diver had any paint on his or not, which they're okay. Got this detail, the nice little detailed printing in there. You've got his little submachine gun. The mag comes out. Different color there. It's pretty interesting. Suppressor comes off. But molded in that solid green. He's got two knives. Black handle with a nice silver paint on it. And then a green one with nice silver paint on it. Different handles. Different styles. Pretty cool. You got like some of those smoke grenades, maybe flashbangs, I don't know. Pretty plain. Nothing going on there. You got his backpack. You've got arrows on it. You've got texturing all in here, pouches, all kinds of stuff, but it's not being brought out by any paint, so I'm kind of plain. You got his crossbow. Which is all in this plastic. Also plain looking, but you know, these are gonna look a little similar, a little more close to the figures that came out back in the day. You got one of my favorite pistols that they do make. You got this, like 1911, 2011 maybe. You got an extended mag. The mag stays in there. I think the ones they had before, they actually dropped out. I don't mind that it's stuck in there, you know. I don't want to lose anything. You got a suppressor for it also. Really nice. I love that. I love that look with it on it. And then you got the stained, which has the star in it. Pretty plain. And that's it for his accessories. So for Beachhead himself, he looks pretty cool. Again, the look that we all wanted, that we've all been waiting for. The body's very familiar. This is pretty much the Stalker grunt. And I don't know who else used this thing, but really cool. Mostly you can tell by the pouch on the shoulder and then those little ridges around the wrist. But it looks good. Really, really nice. You got the eyebrows, nice eye paint. Really cool. Really nicely done. You got the sculpting in the mask. Looks really well done. Got this red up here on his shoulder. That little bit of gray to break up the black on his vest. I wish there was a little bit more paint in there. Got that 75 logo on the bicep. You got some nice little stripes in the pants. Nice color choices. Got his boots. I mean, it looks really nice. I mean, you could always, because it's classified, you know, you want to put some extra details in there with some extra paint or something like that, that definitely would have brought out a lot more, made it a little more realistic. I think a lot of people probably were wanting this exact thing to be very similar to, you know, the childhood figure. I'm happy with it. I think it's really cool. I like it a lot. Let's check out some articulation. So, articulation. He looks down. Pretty good. And he also looks up. Pretty good. Like he's getting motion out of the bottom of the neck and the top. Oh, he's got a hinge. All right. Yeah, I love these. I love having the hinge. I know some people, I don't even know, they make it seem like people complain about them like for a sculpting standpoint, but it's not like you really see it all the time, you know? But it helps you out so much. I mean, I can already tell the difference between that and some other ones I've just looked at. And that's just, I mean, that helps so much. Keep the hinge. Not like you're seeing it right there anyways. You've got T-pose, really, really nice. Butterfly, upper bicep, double jointed elbows. You've got horizontal hinge for the wrist and a vertical in the right one. Okay. You've got the ab crunch. You can probably see it in there just a little bit. Got the ball waist. The vest lets you come down about that far forward. You go back pretty far. You can always go back further than forward. How's that? Not crazy. I wish I wish you can do that and stay there. Well, I guess I kind of just did. The pouches got stuck under the belt. So I guess if you do that, maybe, yeah. No, I pushed the belt down and it's holding. So, hey, just gotta move it around a little bit. All right. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. That's awesome. That ball gives you just a little bit. Oh yeah, I hear it clicking. I like that. All right, so leg goes forward only about that far. He's got those leg straps that kind of want to give a little bit of resistance, but not too crazy. Drop down hips, upper thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees, boot cut, and then a hinge and pivot for the ankle. So here's Beachhead with a couple of his accessories already on him. I put his smaller knife in his leg, in his boot sheath. I got him holding his green knife. Got him walking with his pistol. Got his backpack on. I got the satchel chargers on him also. And he doesn't have a place to store these flashbangs on him. I kind of wish he did. I just put them on the strap here, just because they can hook around. They actually can hook onto different parts of his belt here or here. It depends on, I guess, how you feel. I figure if anything, I can just, switch out. Easier to take this off altogether and then pop it off, or he doesn't really need them on him, I guess. I do wish there was a little spot though somewhere. But he looks really awesome. He doesn't come with any extra hands. I always wish they come with the extra hands or a head sculpt. If there's no head sculpt, then hands for sure. I'm gonna put this suppressor right here. And then this pistol right there. I didn't get a arrow with this, or I didn't, at least I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I was looking around just in case, but there was no arrow in there. I don't know if he does come with one. I'll have to look into that. I probably won't ever, I won't say ever, but most 99% of the time, he's not going to be holding this. I will have him using his submachine gun. His finger looks like it's going to have a tough time going through to the trigger, so I'll leave it like that. Yeah, he's for when he wants to go stealth. He's got a lot of stealth stuff on him. But in my head, for some reason, I see him, I don't know, kicking indoors and I guess kicking butt too. I can't get his body to, or arms to really come all the way across. That's something I wish a lot of figures could do. From like any line, you know. If you're holding swords or anything like that, you should be able to get your arm like all the way across. And this might work. I think that's okay. A little bit of rotation. That's not terrible. I like it. Yeah, I think pretty cool. And that's him and all of his accessories. So here's the retro card beachhead next to the Cobra Island beachhead, and they are just completely night and day. They are just, wow, so different. I don't really care for the Cobra Island one. I'm glad they got away from that style, that look, and gave us this guy. This is definitely the one everybody's been waiting for, and it was worth the wait to get to this. Even though it is like reuse of an older body, we're used to that, but it is done really well. This guy, I think the only thing that is very similar might just be the head sculpt. I think everything else is completely different. That little crotch area is almost the same, but I think the detail in the pants gets different because this one has these little grooves that run down, and this one doesn't. And then of course the legs, the knee guards, the boots. These ones have like a shin guards. I don't know. I could barely move this guy that well, because I mean that vest blocks all articulation, and people got away from that. They took it off completely, replaced it with something else, or just left it off, trying to get to this classic look or something resembling the beachhead that we all knew. So this guy has, so he's got a holster on his right leg, and the retro one has it on his left. And then they swapped the boot knives. So is he a righty or a lefty? I think there's a story around like the blue eyes or brown eyes, right? I don't know. Maybe this guy's just an imposter. They got the same backpack. Yeah, I wish this one just had somewhere for that crossbow to store. So pretty crazy. I do kind of like the paint on this a little bit, just because it added a little bit of variation to it. So not terrible. I'm not going to say I like it more because this overall look is right. I like that. And this one has all the detailed grooves in the arms. It would have been cool for that to kind of have something. I guess they were just really trying to nail down that look versus trying to nail it with also updating, I guess. I think the gloves are different also. Yeah, so nothing else really the same, just the head sculpt. But this guy's definitely going to another a different shelf completely. This guy's going on with mine like Joe High Command, what I call him. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this guy. I'll figure it out. But this one, definite improvement. So here he is next to Stalker, the main man. That he, they use the same body. You can see the pouch on the arm. Pouch on the arm. You got the same wrist area. You got the same gloves. Same sculpting for the legs. The boots. The web gear, his gear loadout is just different. The knife and the pistol, similar pistol, similar holster. Just going, this one, Beachhead has it on his left versus Stalker has it on his right, and his are like floating there. And Beachhead's has these straps from his belt that connect everything. So you'd have to remove the entire belt to remove those holsters, versus Stalkers were separate. They could just slide down. But everything else is the same. Yep, even that upper body going to the ridges on that neck, the base of it. Beachhead's got his in there. But both really, really good looking figures. So here's Beachhead next to my other Joe leaders. And I mean, this looks amazing. I love this. Just seeing them all together like this is just so awesome. I'm so happy that they made this. I can't wait till we get a, possibly like a retro Flint. And not that there was anything really wrong with this one. It's not super terrible. I don't feel like the way I did with this Beachhead about him. Like, I think he's pretty cool. But I know if they can improve him or get him really close to like a classic look, I mean, it would be awesome, even more awesome. So I love this. I mean, he's taller than Duke. I wish Duke was a little bit taller, but taller than Duke, smaller and shorter than Sarge. Maybe about the same size and build as Flint, and about the same as General Hawk also. So just really, really awesome. So overall, I think this Beachhead is just a really awesome figure. You heard me say it multiple times during this video. They did a really good job. It is just pretty much a reuse of that Stalker body, but done really well. I don't mind that it's just a repaint, because they did the repaints really good. I like the eyes, how they got a little bit better at doing eyes over time, because that Cobra Island one was, when you look back at it or look at it right now, it's pretty terrible looking. So they've come up quite a bit, like a long way from there. I love that they pretty much nailed his look. They gave him everything he needed. I do wish that he could store his crossbow on him somewhere. But that might be my only nitpick of him, because everything else I really like about him. Everything else I don't want to say I could deal with, because I can't really think of anything right now off the top of my head. It was just a good figure overall. Having him in there, I mean, he's such a huge character for the Joe team. And to have him in this look, it's like just perfect. So that's going to be it for this review, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.